Hey, it's Tom DeWinter from Archer Capital. Today's topic is credit score basics. So this comes from my own kids, my own two sons asking me, hey, what is good credit and how do I get and maintain good credit? So if that's something you're interested in, that's what I'll be talking about coming up next. All right, so hey, thanks for joining me today. Just so you know a little bit about me, I probably review north of 1,000 credit reports a year. So I've seen a lot of stuff on credit reports, and every time I think I've seen it all, something else crazy comes up on somebody's credit report. So I enjoy it, just part of the job. Now, let's talk about some of the basics on credit. So every person has 3 different credit reports. You have an Experian, you have a TransUnion, you have an Equifax. Even in those credit reports, you have different models. So even though you may have pulled your Experian credit report, the Experian credit report I pull will be different than the score that you see. This is typically why we see people say, hey, I have a 740, and when I pull it, you have a 725. It's because each credit score modeling models for a different purpose. Sometimes they model for revolving credit, for credit cards. Sometimes they model for home ownership, whether you'd make a good candidate for home ownership. And that will slightly affect the scores on how recent the modeling is and what the purpose of the modeling is, right? The lowest credit score I've ever personally seen, 402. Listen, to get your credit score below a 500, which is bad credit, you have to really try and really be bad. The highest I've ever seen is 840. 850 is the maximum, so 840 was pretty darn close. Basically, credit, if I can just put it in a nutshell, that's your reputation. It's your reputation on paper. So if you think about it, right, if you went to go borrow money from a family member, your brother, your sister, your mom or your dad, and you promised them, Mom, Dad, I'll pay you back the $1,000 you lend me as soon as I hit payday. And Friday comes around and you don't pay them back. You bought a new pair of shoes. Well, your reputation goes down. Your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister might be a little bit more hesitant to loan you money from now on. If they've got to chase you around and you only pay them back in little bits, or you never pay them back, your reputation goes down again. Well, your credit score is just putting that down on paper for other people. That's all. It's your reputation. And that's credit in a nutshell. It's nothing more than that. When you make a promise to a bank, hey, I will pay you back over the course of 3 years. Hey, I will pay you back if you let me use this credit card, and you don't, your credit goes down. It's that simple. Now, there's 2 main trades that you see on your credit report. One is loans. So if you borrow money for a car, $40,000 for a car, and you pay them back in fixed installments over 4 years, that's an installment. You see that for houses. You see that for cars, most typically. Revolving is credit cards. You see that you borrow $1,000 this month, you pay it back. Maybe next month you borrow $2,500, you're putting it on your credit card. Now you got to pay it back in 5 installments. The payment isn't fixed. You can pay back any amount as long as it's above the minimum, either the whole amount or in payments. That's revolving. So it's always going to be different. Now, how you hurt your credit is by making late payments or not paying people back. Hey, that's all I got for you today. I just wanted to give you some real basics. Look, credit is one of those things where I could probably talk to you for an hour on credit scores, what makes them strong, what doesn't, but I just want to give you a real quick overview. If you'd like to see some other things about credit, please check out our channel. If you like our content, please like and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell notification for notification when we upload new videos. If you're looking for money for a business, for your own, to start a business, expand a business, please consider giving us a call. Archer Capital loans money for equipment leasing, working capital. We help people with lines of credit and invoice factoring. Whatever you need, give us a call. Thanks a lot for joining me today. I'll see you on the next one.